and I want to just to surround myself with positive people who wanted who wanted me to see who wanted to see me succeed. Uh, because I came from I came from an environment that was not positive, that was full of like crime and drugs and everything and stuff. And so um, it was so vital for me to again to be around some people who are supportive and who only wants the best for me.
Wow, that is amazing. And you actually, when you talk about your environment, I didn't quite know all the details of your background. And it's similar to my background because, like I said, I'm from Baltimore and I was born in the projects in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was not an easy life being born
No.
in the Baltimore City projects
Mm-hmm.
and back in the day. And, is to me, when you talk about that, then I was born. I don't want to say what year it was, but it was further away than when you were born in a poor area. But back when I was born, if you ever remember the show Good Times,
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
ever
know good
watched
times.
that with Jimmy
Yep.
Walker? And yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I know good
so
times.
part Jimmy
Yes, I know
Walker,
good times.
Dynamite and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I'm
JJ.
just thinking about JJ, yep. And I'm just thinking about, so when I was in the projects, I think they tore down some of our projects in Baltimore to build up the inner harbor.
Mm-hmm.
But we were, the projects were like 3 levels. But my grandmother, when I would go visit her in the project, she was in those high buildings where it was 17 floors, like on Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
Then the elevator wasn't
Yeah.
working. You had to walk up 17 flights. So when I would go
Right.
visit my grandmother, at
Right.
least our projects, they were 3 floors. But when I would go
Right.
visit her, it was like, oh my
Right.
God, the elevator's working. When I
Right.
would go to her project, which was 17, 18 floors.
Right.
And you're right, and I look at all that to say, to go from there to go on to get my doctorate degree from George Washington, George Washington in DC. And I just think about all the mentors that helped me to get to that point.
Yes.
So it just took me back for a second to think, like what you were saying. Didn't always have people who advocated for you. So don't think everybody is going to say, oh, go
Mm-hmm.
get it. Sometimes you can have some negative people who are your friends, or you're not going to do this, and overcome all that.
Yes.
People who are supposed to be there that support you, and you don't always have that support from family and friends.
Yes.
The ones that do are very good, but the ones that don't, you have a choice, and it's similar, I guess, to what you had. When you have a choice, and like, okay, do I look at my environment? Do I look at the people that just because they don't see themselves as doing it, and they saying that to me, oh, you're not going to be able to do it or whatever, they don't encourage you. Do I
Right.
follow along with them, or do I listen to the people that are encourage me?
Right.
The
Right.
people that are mentors, be it formal or informal. It could be somebody in your neighborhood who say,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I hear you go to school. That's
Mm-hmm.
great."
Yep.
They don't have to have the official title of a mentor. So
Yep.
people make hard decisions. I think about some people that I grew up with who didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason, they listen to the negative side
Mm-hmm.
rather
Yep.
than the
Yep.
positive.
Absolutely.
So you had a choice to make, and I'm glad you took the choice of
Thank you.
saying, I think I can do this. Even if people that I grew up with are not making the same choices I'm making, I want a better life for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
you,
Thank
wherever
you.
that came from,
Thank you.
saying, I'm going to make a different choice. And I think
Thank
we
you.
actually went to one of your degrees is from University of Baltimore, right?
Yeah. So I got my so I got my undergraduate from Towson University, and then my graduate from the University of Baltimore.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
my
Yep.
undergraduate is from the University of
Yeah.
Baltimore. That's where I have my
Oh,
undergraduate
okay.
degree.
Okay. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, UB. So you're UB. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, UV.
Yes, yes,
So
UB.
that's
Yes.
why I got my
Yeah.
bachelor's of business from there.
Yeah.
So we sort
Nice.
of had similar path in Baltimore,
Yeah. Yes.
growing up in some areas that aren't great.
Yes. When it comes to networking, just be yourself. This is not hard. Anyone can do this. Remember, networking is not one sided; it's both sides. It's not just them helping you, but it's also you helping them. So it goes both ways.